Welcome back to the Dating Diner. Today we have the incredible Dr. Tammy Nelson, and we have a couple of exes.
You look scared.
She is an incredible, world-renowned, award-winning relationship and therapist.
Whoa.
Mark and Abilese have
How's it
joined
going?
us today.
Hi.
Yeah.
And as you can tell, it's already a little bit awkwardly silent.
Okay.
Let's just get into it by you all telling us more about your breakup, how long you were together.
We met like 2 years ago.
But then we didn't start dating until like 8 months ago.
We both were not like super strong in the relationship, but like also too, like I definitely didn't want it to end either.
Oh.
You know, like wanted to like push through.
This is news to me.
Okay.
Are you sad?
I mean, well, sure, it's always sad, but like also, I think better off.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I hear some sadness when you say, you know, it was sad the way it ended, and then you kind of got vague again. You're like, well, it's always sad. But I wonder if what was sad about this.
I feel like I was putting a little more effort than he was. Like I think it was definitely not, we weren't on the same page about that. So I think that's why like there was a disconnect.
So how many people have you all been with since your breakup?
Well, it hasn't been that long, so
Yeah.
like
I've just
no
been with
no
one.
one.
No one.
Well, I mean like I've gone on dates, but like I haven't.
You said no one, you said one.
All right, how does that make you feel, Abby?
I mean like I'm not surprised because that's kind of why we ended in the first place.
What do you mean that's how you ended?
Well, because we talked about how the possibility of like he wanted to see other people or like take a
Oh,
break
sure.
to see other people, and so like, and I obviously did not want to do that. I was like, either we're together or we're not, and like, yeah. And
So if that girl that he was with was sitting right here next to you, would you fight her?
would you fight her? No, you know, my fight is not with her, so yeah.
Who's your
Oh.
fight with?
Was there like a big fight? Like, was there a big falling out?
So I
Not
think,
compared to like a usual fight.
but I think that's kind of where we
Something went
disagree,
down.
is because like it wasn't big for him, but I think it was for me. I think I was like more upset that he wasn't upset. If that, yeah.
I think there's a chance that they could still get back together. Do you see that, Dr. Nelson?
I see the subtle little thing. You're like, please, no. I think it has to do with what are we going to pay attention to in our lives right now?
Yeah.
And is this relationship going to add value to the other things that we have going on? Like,
Did something go wrong? Like, I feel like we're missing something here.
are you asking about the sex?
There's something we're not getting.
Ladies first.
There definitely was a conversation at one point, I feel like, where the possibility of like, do we want to like take a break to like figure out if we're really the ones for each other, and like to see other people, because it felt like getting into the relationship was already not like we weren't necessarily fully on board at the same time with it.
Tammy Nelson's very big into open monogamy. Was there ever a point where you guys were willing to do an open relationship but still stay together and experiment?
From my point of view, it could have been.
Potentially for you.
Right.
It could have been open from your side.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But Abby, you didn't want it to be open.
No.
Yeah. And then then I said, but it gets complicated, and that's proof right there.
Well, because to me, I'm like, well, then at that point, then we might as well just break up and be done.
Well, monogamy today, it's not binary, right? It's not like, oh my God, we have this traditional monogamous relationship, or we have to be wide open and dating a bunch of people and polyamorous, and it's all anarchy, right? There's a lot of in-between place that you could define the two of you and decide what that's going to look like. What would an ideal relationship look like?
Not open for me. Not open.
Well, do you want to be like engaged? Do you want to get married? Do you have
Yeah.
babies? Do you have
Yeah.
a vision of like that's going to happen in 2 years, 5 years, 10
no,
years?
I don't have a timeline. No. But like that's the end goal for sure.
So that's the partner that you're looking for.
Yeah.
And Mark, are you willing to be engaged to Abby?
Liz is moving really fast.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like this is why it went south in the first place. I'm kind of like someone that lives in the moment, and based on your question, Parker, like, I think it's closed off right now for sure.
Closed off what? The opportunity of getting back with her?
Yeah.
I don't think that was the question, but
I think you're just a little bit nervous around your ex-girlfriend right now, and that's okay. And I think that Dr. Nelson's putting you on the spot, and that's also okay.
Do you want to be friends?
yeah. Oh.
Oh,
Okay. Maybe not.
I think we are.
okay.
Okay.
So what is that going to look like for you?
Hopefully not monthly check-ins on a dating show, but
Is there anything that Abby did in the relationship that really bothered you and vice versa?
Oh yes, please. Let's hear that.
she wasn't crazy about like me taking naps in the middle of the day.
You were mad about that?
If I needed to get a hold of him, we wanted to talk, and
Yeah.
it's like if you work so much, and then when you're not working, you're just like, I don't just get a better sleep schedule.
I just need 20 minutes and then I'm good to go. I'm back.
Okay, but like our time together was so limited that it's like
She wants the effort, even if you're tired.
like okay, I'm not
Yeah.
against naps.
But what
I
about
like
what about
naps.
this though? What about after the power nap? I can give more effort because I'm reset.
He's actually right. I mean, that's how when men are tired or stressed. They just need a little while to reboot. However, I don't think that's what it's about. I think it's like it goes back to time and attention. Like you wanted time and you wanted attention in a certain way,
Yeah.
and it didn't really work for your schedule. I mean, that's just a scheduling thing.
Yeah.
And it felt like he was prioritizing his naps over you.
Yeah. That's a good way to put it. Yes. Valentine's. This is not like a recurring thing, but this is a thing that happened. I think that it was just like an implied like, oh, you're my Valentine. But I was like, you have to ask me to be your Valentine. Like you can't just assume that.
Wait,
It's
what
not
you're
worth breaking up for
dating?
though.
Yes, but like I still want that person to be like formally like put that effort in, like ask.
I
But-
feel like it's just a culture thing. It's just now there's more expectations on that on Valentine's Day specifically. Well, Valentine's Day used to be Valentine's Day, not Valentine's week.
No.
Like, oh, every day leading up to the day needs to be special. Like,
It doesn't need to be special, but like there needs to be a like.
So you never asked her to be your
but it's
Valentine.
one-sided too
Well,
because
not
it's,
until I said something. I was like, hey, like I don't have a Valentine, I guess.
So wasn't the effort that you were really hoping for?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't even have to be anything crazy. Like, just go buy a bouquet of flowers or like write a little card, like something that shows that there was.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I only got 5 flowers. How do you build up to the bouquet next year? Like we've only been dating a few months. I'm
It's
supposed
not
to get a whole
about-
bouquet.
It's not about building up. It's about like effort. It's about like.
Yeah, I put effort into the 5 flowers.
Gosh.
I'm wondering if you're still in touch with each other. Do you still text each other? You still talk to each other? Calling each other?
We haven't blocked each other or anything, obviously. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Well, I did block him temporarily.
Oh, I didn't
But
even.
he's
I didn't
unblocked
even.
now.
I didn't even
Yeah,
know.
I unblocked him.
I view like our time as like a good companionship.
Yeah, I don't think there's any like animosity towards him as a person, but definitely like resentment.
Oh,
What is the resentment? I need to know.
Because
What is
it's
the unsaid thing?
Well, because I knew it was coming though that like he wanted to see other people because I think we just never really. By the time I feel like I was like all in was when you were already pulling.
Yeah, we
away.
probably just had the conversations too late.
you're still angry?
I don't know if anger is the right word, but like definitely upset, irritated.
She's hurt.
Hurt?
Yeah.
Mark, are you angry?
I'm gonna be honest. I'm not angry.
Mark was happy with how it ended because you get to experiment with other girls, right?
And,
It's not-
and that's what makes me angry. that is what makes me angry.
Well, it sounds like you were disappointed
Yes.
about how things went. Did you guys ever talk about going to therapy?
No.
Well, that's the problem. You should have gone to Dr. Tammy Nelson.
That's where you
Well,
went
eventually we
wrong.
wound up here, so.
That's true.
I wish people had this mindset of like preventative therapy.
Oh, okay.
I think we'd all be in better shape in our relationship.
That is
Maybe we
true.
could use that.
Maybe we should go to preventative therapy.
How do we book a session with you?
It's
Yeah.
not too late.
Do we have a vagina?
Yeah. Next
Yeah,
week,
thanks.
Sean.
Yeah, we're gonna get in there. Dr. Nelson, from your evaluation, from their conversation, can they get together again? Should that happen today?
I think you guys should work on your friendship.
Yeah.
I think you have a lot in common, actually. Maybe it's not like a romance right now, but maybe you were both brought together for a reason, and that's to get a little bit sharper and clearer on how to communicate in a relationship, I mean, that can only benefit you for your next relationships, whether you're together or with someone else.
I can get behind friendship for sure. Because I think that's how we got to talking in the first place, is because there was like a lot of common ground there.
Relationships are so intense for all of us because, you know, our identity is wrapped up in them, all of our emotional hopes, our parents. You know, we choose someone who has like the positive and negative traits of our parents. So we're trying to finish off all the unfinished business from our childhood. It's really complicated.
That's really interesting to me. You said we choose someone who is like our parents.
I don't mean to say you're going to marry your mother, but you kind of do. We are all looking for the love that we didn't get, but it only counts if it comes from someone who loves us or didn't love us in the same way. But we all choose like a redo. We all choose like a redux. Like how do we do like next level healing by being in a relationship that's gonna give us what we didn't get?
Well, to wrap up the episode, would you guys kiss for us? I'm just kidding.
Oh,
I'm just
kiss
kidding.
or slap? I choose slap.
Surprised you didn't bring boxing gloves out here with all your instigating.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Dr. Tammy Nelson, for joining us. Please be sure to listen to her podcast.
I mean, if you want to find out more, you can go to drtammynelson.com. It's drtammynelson.com. And tell me you heard me and these amazing folks on this podcast, and I'll send you a free ebook.
Hey!
Okay,
Love
period.
that.
Can I get a free ebook?
You can get a lot of free stuff. Yeah.
See you all next Wednesday. Bye.
Bye.